What's good, everybody? So when I got this news, I definitely have buy up. You guys love that video, and I'm thankful and so pleased that you guys love that video. And for those who you haven't seen the video, click that video and tell me what you think about it. But in that video, I was telling you guys that they were looking for somebody to play Michael Jackson. So the news is that they found somebody to play Michael Jackson in the biop film. Now, I know some of y'all wondering who is it going to be, who's it going to be. Let's go into the details of what the Hollywood Reporter has to say. According to the Hollywood Reporter, it says Michael Jackson's nephew, Jaafar Jackson, to play him in biop. Michael Jackson's nephew, Jaafar Jackson, will play him in the biop about the singer's life. Lionsgate is behind a project titled Michael, which will be directed by Antoine Fuqua. Jaafar embodies my son. It's so wonderful to see him carry on the Jackson legacy of entertainers and performers, said Katherine Jackson, mother of Michael Jackson. Jaafar is the son of Michael's brother, Jermaine Jackson, and is a budding singer who released his debut single, Got Me Singing, in 2019. I met Jaafar over 2 years ago and was blown away by the way he organically personifies the spirit and personality of Michael, said King. It was something so powerful that even after conducting a worldwide search, it was clear that he is the only person to take on this role. I am beyond thrilled that he has come on board to portray his uncle and cannot wait for the world to see him on the big screen as Michael Jackson. Michael will begin principal photography in 2023. Now, I know some of y'all have some thoughts about this. Some good, some bad. But let me just say this. One, looking at the picture of these two, you can see that does Jaafar kind of resembles Michael? Yeah, he does. He kind of resembles like a younger version of Michael. You know, so that's one thing. Now, some of y'all probably saying, you know, well, we knew that they was going to pick somebody out the Jackson family to play him. You know, were they really searching for somebody or blah, 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 blah. Now, according to Graham King, now, for those of y'all don't know who Graham King is, Graham King is the producer of Bohemian Rhapsody about Queen. Now, if you guys haven't seen Bohemian Rhapsody, I urge y'all to check out Bohemian Rhapsody. It's a really good biofilm. And not only that, that biofilm not won Oscars, but it made close to $1 billion. So if the guy who was behind the Queen bio that was a big hit and other big hit, other biofilms, if he's saying that, hey, this kid is the one that can pull it off, then I believe him. You know, I believe him. And not only that, I don't think that they're just going to take Jaafar and just throw him to the wolves and say, here, just do this, do that. Nah, he's going to get a lot of guidance and help to make sure that this biop is successful and a hit. You know, because for one, I'm pretty sure that when him coming along to play this part, that the main thing that his thing, like a lot of other people were saying, and like I was saying too, was that if this is something that's going to make Michael look bad, then I'm not going to be a part of this. I don't want to have anything to do with this. So we know that they're not going to do that. Okay. And the reason why I know that's going to happen is because you have three powerful entities that's behind this. One is Antoine Fuqua, who's a very he's a vision director. I'm sorry. And if you look at all his movies, he gives great vision with the story to take you on a ride. So somebody like Antoine Fuqua, who's very respected in Hollywood, he's gonna make sure that this film goes the way it needs to go, which is a successful mega hit. Okay, that's number one. Number two, Graham King. By him producing a lot of hit biops and just coming off a big win with Queen's biop, he's another one that's going to make sure that this is done correctly and not just going to bring in anybody. The third one, the Jackson family. So the Jackson family is definitely going to have a hand in on this to make sure that this film is done correctly. So you got three entities here, powerful entities, who's going to guide this young man to make sure that he pulls it off and does a great job. So now I don't know if he has any acting experience, but I'm pretty sure they're going to hook him up with the right teachers. You know, they're going to hook him up with the right choreographers to make sure he gets the dance steps down, the personality, everything. So I can see that this young man, this is my opinion, I can see that this young man is going to be able to pull this off. And the reason why he's going to be able to pull it off because he's going to have the right people in his corner to make sure that he pulls this off. Okay. The next thing is that I'm just curious about how the story is going to go. You know, because most biops, they pick up, or they not gonna say pick up, but they start when they're doing like a big concert or something's happening. And they say, hey, da 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 da. They say something about, you know, my life was this and this. Let's go back to where it happens. So I'm curious to see how the story is going to be written from beginning to end. You know, I think that they're going to probably break the story down and start off when they were back in Gary, Indiana, to young Michael with the Jackson 5, to Michael when he was the younger version of Michael, to the adult. That's what I just think that they're going to do. And if you watch my last video, I said that I think biop is going to be 3 hours long. I don't see this biop being like an hour or 2 hours. No, this biop is easily going to be 3 hours long. You know, and it's going to be worth the 3 hours because how they're going to put this film together with the music and everything that everything they're going to put in there about Michael Jackson's life, from the moonwalk to his concerts, so I'm pretty sure his love life, all that stuff. It's going to be a really good, interesting biop. And now that they have one of the Jacksons playing his uncle, it's just going to make this even better. You know, and I'm pretty sure that what this young man is going to do, he's going to get a lot of help from people who work with Michael. They're going to have him talking to people like Quincy Jones, Berry Gordy, Diana Ross, you know, all these people who Michael was really close to and had tremendous respect for. They're going to give him some pointers about how his uncle was, how he acted. I'm pretty sure he probably knows some things about his uncle. Probably at the time he was probably too young, or probably knows some things, but he doesn't know the whole thing about Michael's life. So overall, I think that this young man is going to pull it off. I think he's going to do a great job. I can't wait to see the bio. And when it comes out in the theaters, I'll be there. So you guys let me know how y'all feel about this. Jaafar Jackson, Michael Jackson's nephew, is going to be playing his uncle in the buyout film. Leave your comments down below. Make sure you smash that subscribe button. And until then, stay tuned.